offering crypto access, and Kraken goes local in Colombia. Lots happening down south on the the American side of the world, I will say, North and South America. Bitcoin.com's LATAM Insights reports meaningful momentum in South America as private banks in Argentina inch closer to offering crypto services under new regulatory clarity. With the country facing chronic inflation and currency instability, demand for dollar linked and crypto denominated financial tools continues to surge. Meanwhile, Kraken's expansion in Colombia signals a maturing market where regulated exchanges are being welcomed rather than pushed out, supported by oversight frameworks that aim to balance innovation with consumer protection. Together, these moves show how Latin America is emerging as one of the most dynamic regions for real world crypto adoption. Banks are shifting from skepticism to experimentation, and regulators are increasingly focused on integration rather than restriction. This is a strong indicator that crypto's next wave of user growth may originate from markets where financial necessity drives adoption, not speculation. That's healthy growth, actually. Um, using it because it's necessary makes for consistent use. Tokenization surges 229% as CoinShares expects 2026 to be even bigger. Now, I think we're all hopeful at that point. CoinDo reports a massive 229% surge in tokenization activity across real-world assets, signaling that one of the industry's most anticipated narratives is finally gaining measurable traction. Institutional demand for compliant on-chain representations of bonds, treasuries, funds, and private market assets continues to accelerate as firms test blockchain infrastructure for settlement, distribution, and liquidity solutions. CoinShares expects 2026 to be an even bigger year as more traditional finance players integrate blockchain rails into their legacy systems. The trend is driven by clear value propositions: fast settlements, programmable compliance, fractional access, and improved transparency for crypto broadly and for Bitcoin-anchored ecosystems like Stacks. The tokenization wave represents potentially massive inflows of institutional capital and new on-chain activity. As market cycles mature, this area could become one of the largest demand drivers for Bitcoin-secured block space and L2 ecosystems. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Circle and Bybit partner to strengthen USDC liquidity. Same thing, actually. Circle and Bybit announced a partnership aimed at strengthening global USDC liquidity, expanding stablecoin access, and improving market depth for traders, according to Cryptopolitan. The collaboration includes deeper integration of USDC into Bybit's trading infrastructure, as well as new tools and channels for onboarding users into the stablecoin ecosystem. This move comes at a time when dollar denomination on-chain liquidity is becoming increasingly essential for derivatives, DeFi protocols, and cross-exchange settlement networks, with regulatory pressure rising against less transparent stablecoins. Circle's push to embed USDC across major platforms positions the asset as a preferred institutional choice. And with Bybit's large retail and derivatives user base, this partnership could significantly increase USDC's share of global trading volume. The story highlights stablecoins as core infrastructure, not just trading tools, but the financial plumbing of crypto. I wouldn't disagree with that sentiment. Bitcoin options signal long consolidation between 80 and 100K. We might have a little bit of sideways chop going on soon for the next foreseeable time frame, fam. A BTC USA / Bloomberg analysis shows Bitcoin options traders positioning for an extended consolidation phase between $80 and $100,000. Implied volatility has cooled, and open interest distribution suggests the market expects a broad sideways structure rather than explosive upside or deep downside. This kind of consolidation is typical after large momentum driven rallies, giving miners, funds, and long term holders time to reposition while flushing out speculative leverage. Speculative leverage is always what does it to us, too, by the way. For builders and protocols, this isn't necessarily bearish. Historically, periods of stable, high range consolidation provide fertile ground for user growth, new product launches, and ecosystem expansion, with ETF flows still positive on many days and macro conditions improving. Long-term sentiment remains constructive, but in the near term, traders appear to be betting on digestion rather than continuation, creating a tighter, more predictable volatility environment heading into early 2026. We looked at numbers already, and we're not feeling bad about it. Reminder to everybody, BitFlow HODLMM Bootcamp is today at 5 p.m. ET. Yours truly will be hosting, and we're hosting the bootcamp with the BFF Army to walk through BitFlow's HODLMM platform ahead of launch, which is coming soon. You can learn how the concentrated liquidity engine works and how to use it effectively. You can register at the link here. This is linked in the comments below. The live stream is pinned to the DeOrganized account. If you're not paying attention, that's DeOrganized BTC. You go there, the pinned post. This link will be in there. You can RSVP. It's free to attend. It's a very light atmosphere. But you definitely want to start participating in the BFF Army project that just launched last week by BitFlow. It's bff.army, real easy to remember. You can head over there, and there's lots of opportunity for people in the ecosystem to participate, learn, grow, and get involved at the bff.army. That is, and I agree, Hannah, we are the best place to be on Web3. I feel good about where we are. That is the news, my friends. Friendly reminder, we are sponsored by BitFlow. BitFlow is the top DEX on Stacks because they let you trade runes, Stacks, SBTC, soon native USDC, and more, all in one place while aggregating the best swaps across stacks. They're constantly launching new and iterative projects like their HODLMM, which is coming. They have single-sided liquidity right now. You can engage in liquidity on the Stacks platform and help secure the network, secure the funding. And as well as soon, you'll have concentrated liquidity with more options to engage. And that's thanks to BitFlow. And with that, I will bring on the homies. What am I doing here? First, turn this off. And then, I'm not sure if GP's at his computer yet, so I'm going to bring in Hannah first. Oh, there he is. I'll bring them both on at the same time. It's like a double dose of Chad. Chad! What's up, guys? How y'all doing this morning? Oh, GP, we're muted.
Yeah.
Muted you. You're good.
That's a DeOrganized family in the building. Let's go.
Let's go. What's up, my brothers? I missed you guys. GP, we missed you on Friday, obviously. I hope you're feeling better.
Oh, dude, I was running through these BC powders so bad, dude. It's terrible. It was
What
terrible.
is
I know
that?
it's aspirin, but it's in powder form. And it's just, it would give me relief for about like 15, 20 minutes, and then it just come right back. It was like,
oh, shit.
Those cluster headaches don't play. I get migraines from time to time. So it's like, I've always, since I was like 13, like very, very young, I was getting these terrible, terrible headaches. And they run in my family. So it's just,
I understand. I can empathize. I get them from time to time too. It's not too often, but when I do, man, it sucks. I totally get it. Cluster headache is actually worse. That's from what I understand. That's not good.
You can't shake it. You can't shake it at all. The only thing you can do is like sit in a quiet, dark place and just kind of wait it out, dude. And then like hot compress on the back of the neck will work, and then like on the eyes as well. Like having like some type of something to cover.
Sometimes I'll just wrap the heating pad around my head.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
GM Legends.
Dude, the shade. Look at this stud.
And I love the Detroit Red Wings representation. Are you a fan? How'd that get? They got. I didn't think they had ice in Zimbabwe.
We have these, bro. Yeah. Hope you're well. You know why I'm wearing these shades? It's because of the situation that GP is in. Because the light will be hitting you so much. So yeah, look at my eyes right here.
Oh, dude.
So yeah,
feeling it.
Yeah. So it blocks out the light.
Looks so fly.
I am the Terminator from the future. The future looks bright, and the Bitcoin price is gonna be up. So yep, give me your jacket, give me your X-Ink hoodies, guys, right now, or you face the consequences.
Huge shout out to Eric from X Inc. By the way, I was on a show that went nuts yesterday. By the way, we got like 9,000 views on a show. That show I did with Bitcoin Live and DeFi Fry. Hattie came on. We were chatting about all sorts of cool stuff, and it went nuts.
Okay, nice little Sunday show. Kicking. I saw you guys were live for a little bit, man. Shared it out, Restream, reposted the stream. But like, yeah, man, like, you want to do a little recap? Like, what were you guys getting into?
Oh man, we talked around a lot of stuff. It was supposed to be DeFi oriented, but we ended up talking about, which we often do. We kind of segue into this in our content sometimes, depending on who our guests are. But we talked a lot about why the financial mechanism is like it is. How the current system is predicated on the initiation of force, which means that we really have a hard time. Most people want to live in a peaceful society, right? And you can't really expect to have a peaceful society when the mechanism for social order is inherently violent. And that's how it is right now. And that doesn't mean I think we should not have government, okay? Or that the government that we have needs to be completely dismantled and replaced. I think that we can over time fix this, but we do need to recognize just the general logic of the situation right now. If your ruling system is predicated on the initiation of force to compel compliance, which we have, then you cannot expect to have a peaceful society because you have a violent ruling class, a violent ruling mechanism. So,
dude, and it's only getting worse, man. You see things in the UA, not the UA, in the UK, about how people are being censored and thrown in jail for speaking their opinion, and that's where it starts, is whenever they start to take your language away, and throw you in jail over stuff that you're saying. I mean, it's crazy to see that. It's like, right. What happened to free speech?
Well, and that's why it was the First Amendment,
right,
to protect, because we know that is, if you're not able to express concerns without fear of reprisal or repercussion from the state, then you do not have a free society, first and foremost. And second, you can't as easily fix the problem if that's what you're enduring. And that's why the Second Amendment is the right to defend yourself. That's really what it boils down to. The right to bear arms is the right to defend yourself, period. End of story. I don't have to rely on a centralized authority to protect me, and I shouldn't have to in a free society. I should be able to protect myself, and I should be able to use any means necessary. As long as I'm not causing harm to anybody, there shouldn't be a problem. And don't get me wrong, because I do understand the concern for people doing bad things and harm to others, and we want to prevent that as much as we can. But
And one thing about gun control is that when you start to take away people's rights to own different weapons, you're not taking away the rights from the criminals. The criminals are going to have weapons regardless.
Well, do you remember when I mean, we don't remember, we weren't there, right? This was before our time, but you know that they banned alcohol in the United States.
Prohibition.
In the 1920s, right? They prohibited alcohol. And did that actually stop people from drinking?
No, it actually like ramped up bootlegging.
It actually created opportunity for criminals to siphon money out of the it was basically created an extraction play for criminals rather than actually protect. It actually made society worse because now you made the alcohol worth more, which means you had vested interests looking to use violence to establish their position of being able to extract using that. So it wasn't beneficial. You can't do, and then, for a long time, like, cannabis is generally legal throughout the United States now, not everywhere. But it's unenforced in most places anyway, where it's not legal. And that's probably a good thing because you're not harming anybody with it. But it was illegal for a long time. Did it go away? Did it stop? No, it actually made the situation worse. It made it more dangerous to engage with. It created opportunities for crime. People looking to make money and monetize that the illicit sale of something that people wanted. So the same thing. It's the same thing with guns. Or arms, we should say, because back when the Second Amendment first came about, it was custom. Merchants, large merchants had cannons on their ships, like warships. They had warships.
They were not talking about the weapons that we have in modern society today.
We're not talking about the weapons we have in modern society, but whatever the government could get their hands on,
yes,
the average a merchant could also get their hands on. And they did, and they used them to protect their ships and their cargo on the high seas. They were armed to protect themselves. That's like the idea that the government is somehow more benign or more responsible with so that they can access and they can have these weapons of absolute extreme mass destruction. But they're going to tell you can't have a certain number of bullets in a whole, in a clip. The clip is too many. Like it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous on its face. And so, I am not for armed rebellion. I am opposed to that because I think that leads to bad places. It's not going to get us what we want. But I do think people should have the right to defend themselves, and I think that they should. If the government can be trusted with it, then so should the people that are the predicate for the government. The government doesn't exist without the people. The people are the preeminent factor. They're the prime point of government. There's no reason for government without people to govern, society to govern, and a government of the people isn't more trustworthy than the people.
So how hard is it for you that side to get yourself some arms or defend yourself?
You go to Walmart, you can get yourself a shotgun or a rifle.
Like, for real?
Depends on where, but yes, more or less, you can get a shotgun or a rifle pretty easily.
If you're 18, you have to be 18.
Right.
Yeah. So this side, if they think you have that, you'll be in big trouble. Or even have a toy, working with a toy that looks like one, and you'll be in big trouble. So it's kind of hard for you to get one this side. You have to be a person who's of high value or have big money that you need to protect or assets that you need to protect, but for just a regular citizen not able to get one.
Right, and then there's different laws at the state level too. Like there's national laws, and then there's laws at the state level. Like in my state, and I'm not. I personally choose to. I know a lot of people around me that are armed. I'm not very vulnerable, but I prefer not to be armed myself because I look at it as I don't want to manifest a situation where I would necessitate having to use that kind of force. But I don't really feel like there's a huge threat. I'm not actually a target. Like there's not really a whole lot of reason to come after me. I don't have a lot, and I don't cause a lot of trouble. And the people that maybe might perceive me as a troublemaker, they can get to me anyway. It doesn't matter what I have in the safe, you know.
Maybe you're the John Wick.
Maybe what?
Maybe you are John Wick, like you're hiding it from ourselves. John Wick.
Oh, well, so honestly, in a situation, if a situation came to it, number one, I'd really try to talk myself out of the worst parts of it. I think I'm usually pretty effective at that. And then number two, I don't anticipate that happening. I don't anticipate that there's really no reason for anyone to come after me. But the powers that be might see me as a threat, as they have at times, based on things I've said on certain social medias that we know were being actively censored, and I was actively censored for saying things that really weren't all that bad, but not the preferred messaging, which is actually a bigger concern. I'm more concerned with censorship than I am with disarmament, although one precedes the other, right?
Yes.
You're not going to be disarmed until you're censored first.
Yeah, where do you draw the line, right? After you start becoming censored is where, that leads me is like, if they can take away my free speech, what else can they take away? And the next thing that is on the list is the right to defend myself. So me personally, I do not own any weapons myself. But I do have people that are very close to me that do own weapons, and they will protect. They practice their Second Amendment right. So, but I would, it's not a question to me that if I wanted to, I could go get one.
Yeah, and if it came to defending my family or my neighborhood, my local community, I would participate. 100%. I'm not afraid of that.
But it does make sense what you said about like manifesting, right? Like you putting yourself in a situation like once you have one, like you're kind of like, I don't want to say like asking for it because that's the wrong way to put it. But
I just don't. Right. I'm not sure exactly how that all works, but I can see it potentially putting a message out there into the universe that I don't necessarily want to signal.
I get that 100%. This is the why, man, for Bitcoin and decentralizing everything. We don't want to see people start to get censored, start to get our rights taken away, and be in a situation where there's high tension because of it. So decentralize everything. We need a blockchain party. We need to put all the votes on chain, so it's transparent and we can go back and look at it and audit. This is the why for decentralization. This is the why for Bitcoin.
That's right. It gives us the rails to. We don't need to replace. We need to transcend and include. So the current system is what it is, and it reflects who we are individually, whether we like it or not. The violence inherent in the system comes from us. We have the capacity to engage in violence. That's why that exists. So we have to transcend that part of us, but we don't transcend it and cut it off. Like our capacity to engage in violence is part of who we are for whatever reason, right? And we may need to draw on that part of us in a certain situation. And there might be situations where we need to draw on that ability to engage that way, but we need to be able to control it. That's the transcendence. You need to actually transcend the emotional response of acting violent. You need to actually have logic and reason with how you do everything. So we also need to transcend a centralized, autocratic, violent system without.
Whoops.
We can't. No. Go back to that.
There we go. Just want to make sure we had you up there too.
Oh, hold on. We can fix this. Hold on. We're just gonna do this. I like it better there.
There we go. That's much better. But yeah, that's a really good discussion to have this morning. Just kind of talking about, why did it centralize, and kind of take the power away from big entities and give it and put it back in the, the individual's hands, self-sovereignty, and, teach them how to hedge against the inflation that the government is just continually debasing our buying power. This is the way to get financially literate, and I feel like I've learned a lot in the last 4 years being in this space. It just seems like I know what my ethos has changed, and I've learned a lot about different belief systems. So these conversations really help kind of gauge where others in the room and also our viewers, how they feel about these situations and what it's like for them in different countries. So I did see this one though, Steve. I did not want to pass this up. Western Union is OG, very, very OG, right? So latest, Western Union will introduce a stable card designed to protect users in high inflation economies and issue its own stablecoin. CFO Matthew Cagwin announced at the UBS Global Technology and AI Conference. So Western Union is
very interesting.
I think so too.
Are they? It says stablecoin. Is it going to be dollar pegged?
I'm curious because it's saying that it's in high inflation economies. Is U.S. considered a high inflation economy, or is this?
No. Well, that's the thing. Relative to, like, let's say Argentina, they've experienced or Zimbabwe. You guys have a lot of inflation there. A lot of the world has much worse inflation of their local currencies than we have in the U.S. Even though ours is also inflationary, it's much more stable than other places. So a U.S. dollar stablecoin could be a more stable asset option for people in countries like that. However, it doesn't have to be dollar based to be stable. So I'm curious if they're. I'm curious how they're gonna back it. If it is going to be a dollar backed, it probably is dollar backed with Western Union.
It seems like a lot of the stables in the space are dollar backed. So I'm very, very positive that it'll probably be USD.
The gold backed tokens are also technically stable coins. They're stable to the value of gold.
Yeah, so well, Tether has a big old gold reserve now, and they're coming up with a gold backed stable product. It might be an ETF, or I just saw something like last week speaking on something called like Tigo or something like that. And they have a big old reserve of gold, right? So multiple ways to back their
Tether has a gold stable asset that's XAUT.
So that's their. So they also have USDT, which is dollar backed, and then they have XAUT, which is gold backed. So two
Right.
different stable products.
And it actually, so one XAUT is equal to the ownership of 1 troy ounce of physical gold.
Mm. Okay, so there's the. Is it priced at the same price as gold?
Yes. So it basically, there might be some kind of premium based on,
Market
it's
dynamics.
easy to use. Right. It's easier to use than facility holding the gold. There might be some costs for where it's stored. I think it's stored in Switzerland or something. And, so that, like, your XAUT has a specific 1 troy ounce gold bar, specific bar that's attached to that, each one.
So it's assigned. It's
So
assigned.
it really is like an RWA type of thing.
Definitely an RWA. I would classify it as an RWA for sure. That is a real world asset, meant to kind of, represent a tokenized version of a real tangible object or service, RWA, real world asset. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool. I didn't know about that. I know that there's a couple different products where you can, like PAX G, for example. PAX G is you can trade Bitcoin for gold on the PAX G BTC chart. I learned that in the trading group, but I did not know that Tether had its own gold backed product. I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly when they rolled it out. I'm not sure how old it is, but I know it's been in the news a little bit over the last, I want to say maybe a couple months. So it might be relatively new. Well, I'm not positive.
So did we take a look at the BTC chart for the day?
We have not. You want to bring
Show us, Brody.
I think I want to take a look ski. So let's see about what is going on with the BTC chart. So I know that over the weekend we were talking about a little bit of volatility, right? So just over the weekend, let me go to the daily chart. This is the 15-minute chart right now. Getting a little bit, we are up about 1.26% on the day, sitting around 91.5K. Looks like we're smacking our head on a little bearish order block there on the very, very, very small time frames. Going to the daily chart, however, we did get this volatility here. The end of last week or the beginning of December. This was Monday. Had a big wick down right here. Set a higher low from this wick. Boom, higher low. And now we're kind of making it looks like a higher high here on Wednesday. Came back down, looking like a potential new higher low. So I'm seeing a little bit of a trend here starting.
Yeah. I would say that's definitely a lower low, lower high, higher low, higher high setup, and now actually another lower low. What time frame is this?
This is the daily time frame. So
that's good, actually.
Yeah, and we're also getting above this 21-day moving average here.
Yeah,
we could go up.
That prior lower high, like at the top before it had this this run down, like to the left, further to the left. Yep, like almost at the top of that channel. Nope, next one down. Yeah, this one right here. What price is that?
This was sitting around 107K, and that was put in around November, the 11th of November, on a Tuesday, creating this little bearish order block here between 102 to 107K here.
So I can see us running into that and then retesting back.
So maybe we could do something like this. We start to kind of work our way back up, smack our head on that, come back down, and then retest. Maybe this is support.
Yeah.
Maybe this could be some support.
See something like that happening.
Yeah, I think it's plausible. Of course, this is not financial advice, and you should always do your own research and
Right.
figure it out, right? On
We
your
are
own.
not. We are just guys drawing lines.
Yeah, man. I like that. I'm an artist, so now I like to draw lines on charts and stuff too. I don't know, man. It might be an NFT
He's an
collection there.
artist and he really likes mountains.
Yes, dude. You see this mountain here? It's like I'm starting to draw some mountains. Maybe
Mountains and triangles.
maybe we drop the start to make some more mountains here. And now we've got the Rocky Mountains here. How you feeling about that? Now it's just mountains everywhere.
I don't feel good about that because it's a clear head and shoulders pattern.
It is definitely a head and shoulders. Let's stop drawing head and shoulders on the pattern. I don't want to see head and shoulders patterns. These retail patterns get people wrecked. They get over leveraged and start to get offsides and wrecked. Oftentimes, price will go in the direction that you were correct on your bias, and then it'll go and stop you out. Go make a lower low, and then go run into the
right, because people that are smarter than us know how to read these charts even better, and then they also know that there are guys like us that are making these lines because and we kind of have some information, but they also know that if we're going to act in a certain way based on what we predict, and they're gonna stop us out. That's why you don't play around with leverage too.
Yeah. So I've seen on the timeline a lot of people calling for this area down here around 60K. I'm wondering if it's because of this, this bullish order block down here, along with the 200-day moving average on the weekly time frame. But
I don't think we're going there. To be personally, I don't think we're going there. We
I
could.
don't think so either. And it would still be bullish. It would be a higher low and a trend, like a multi-year trend, right? So, I don't think that it would be bad, to go here. But
No,
a lot of people
I don't
would
think
be
it would
right.
be bad. I really don't think there's too much demand for Bitcoin right now. I really don't think it. I'd be surprised if it got down there. I can.
How is the sticks look like?
I'm sorry.
How is the sticks one? The stacks one looking like? The stacks chart.
So we're at the bottom right now. I feel like a bottom is being formed. We couldn't go much lower than this really, but on the weekly time frame, we are looking nice. It's looking like we are creating some sort of tweezer bottom pattern here, which often can go back. Maybe we'll go back and test the top of this pattern. Maybe this is a broadening falling wedge, which is just a pattern that GP drew. Maybe we're doing something like this, and then we break out and we start to work our way back up to all-time highs. Like I said, not financial advice, but let's go to the smaller time frames. I'll go to the daily time frame real quick and kind of just see what I see. So there's a lot of bearish order blocks up here, meaning a lot of I bet there's a lot of shorts that get wrecked up here once we start to see a true altcoin season. On the daily time frame, though, we do have this tweezer bottom pattern. This is a bullish engulfing pattern. If we can close above, this whole candle, you could fit this whole candle inside of that one. So feeling this is like a tweezer bottom. Maybe we start to.
What's the top of that red candle?
This top of this red candle is sitting around 32 cents.
Oh, there's a wick all the way up there.
Yep. So there's a wick right here. If we take a look at it, it is we smacked our head on this 21-day moving average on the daily time frame here.
I meant the red candle, the red candle from last week. What's the top of that one?
So this one from last week,
the most recent, or what's that farthest right red candle?
Right up here is sitting around
the other direction, down, like at the bottom. So there's that green one at the end.
So here.
Keep going all the way to the most recent candles. There's two candles. There's a red and then a green one. What's the top of that one that's being engulfed?
So that's 30 cents. So if we close above 30 cents, I'm feeling a little bit more bullish than bearish. So this little red candle here, boom, top 30 cents here. Over here, if I go to the weekly time frame, we could actually see that the top this last week here came in around 32 cents. So feeling like maybe if we can make a bullish engulfing candle here, we might be in for a treat. Just a little bit of a relief rally. We shall see, though. We shall see. There's a lot of bearish order blocks here to kind of fight through, right? And it looks like the moving averages are just starting to kind of look like they're making a curve this way. We start to, and then here I'll change the color to blue to kind of signify, or not blue. Let's make it red. If we see something like this, to where these moving averages cross right here, maybe by the beginning of January, something we start to see. Often whenever that 21-day moving average crosses the 50-day moving average, we'll see some relief. If you go back and back test this, you can see often if this happens and these moving averages are far away from the 200-day moving average. So if we see something like this with the 200-day moving average, we start to see something, it kind of curve back to the upside here. Whoops, let me undo that one. So if we see this 200-day start to curve away from these two moving averages at the bottom, we can get a pump from where we're at back up to the 200-day on the daily time frame, which will put us, testing this bearish order block up here around 58 cents, 59 cents. So when these moving averages get like a big gap away from the 200-day moving average, that's whenever you start to see things start to move away. Of course, like I said, I'm just drawing patterns and seeing what I see. But yeah, that would be really good, right? Be back around 60 cents, 59, 60 cents for stacks. I know a lot of people would be pleased. And we're not out of the waters there. We still have to start making, higher highs on the trend. On the bigger trend here, we've got, kind of a downtrend here. And there's this down close candle here around 67 cents that we kind of need to beat to start having more bullish price action. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing for stacks right now. Maybe we a little bit more chop sideways where we just kind of consolidate down here and then start to move whenever, the macro and Bitcoin is, Bitcoin is the king. It dictates all the moves. So that's why we look at the Bitcoin chart.
Oh yeah, hopefully we're gonna have a bullish 2026 on stacks, and also Bitcoin is gonna hit a new all-time high.
Right, we start to see Bitcoin start to move and run. Back up here we haven't even tested this order block here, this bearish order block, or this one. So if we go and smack our head back up here, that's a pretty big increase. Let's see. So that would be a 10% move to the upside just to 102K, right? And our all-time high is sitting around 125, almost 126K, right? Oh no, 126.2K. So I'm feeling bullish. I'm feeling like the FOMC, we have a meeting, right, tomorrow or the next day. And Fed rate cut.
Right. It's probably Wednesday.
Yes.
The live, like the speech.
Yeah, it could very well be like getting into a setup here where this is a catalyst news event for bullish price action. We shall see.
I dig it.
Yeah, man.
Awesome stuff, GP. I love when you actually bring out the charts. I think it's good for our audience to see, like, we are not professionals. We are, but we do know a little bit. We've studied this a little bit. We're generally intelligent guys. We also are quite aware that You can get a lot of good information on this, but also you want to make sure that you're always doing your due diligence, hedging, not investing more than you can afford to lose. This isn't a lottery ticket thing. Even if you do really well with these charts, you're still going to have losses. It's not
Yep.
always a win. The goal is to have better than 50% wins and keep your stuff within a tight window so that when you have losses, your stop losses are within a certain ratio where you make profit on winning half the time. So it's important to just remind everybody, like, there's a lot. GP has spent a lot of time looking at
Yep.
charts, playing around with this, learning these things, and we did the Learn TA series with Landy. I learned a lot about charting through that. I had been interested in paying attention and playing around with TradingView for a few years before I even really came into stacks heavily. So I have some experience with that, but by no means am I an expert. We're not experts. We're not. I just want to make sure that people don't that they really take to heart. They're going to do their own research.
Yes.
And that this is not a magic pill to get rich quick by any stretch. You get rich. You can get rich slowly this way if you do the work, but sometimes it costs you a lot of money to learn how to do it, even after watching stuff like this.
Yeah,
but
you consider it as like an education thing, right? Like you kind of put yourself in that situation and then learn on your own. It's good if you're trying to get into swing trading or day-to-day trading, right? They have paper accounts that you can practice with, right? So you can go get yourself a paper account, start to identify your strategies, and it's the best way to do it is if you're trying to trade and you're trying to learn, go get a paper account and get profitable on a paper account before you use any real money.
Right, and you can do that right on trading.
And also,
right on.
Yeah,
trading.
and also I like how you explain these charts, and also you make it very, very simple for even the person who's just starting out. And like you said, Peace, I like it when also GP is explaining the charts. I think it can be a good segment for people to learn.
I think it's a great segment, and anytime GP wants to come on here and show some charts, where I think we're all better for it, and especially in a way where we can kind of really chat about it while he's doing it. I like it. Guys, we have Find2Earn rounds today. The Game Master is on his way up from the underground right now, and so we will be back momentarily after a quick word from BitFlow with Find2Earn rounds. I'm excited. I haven't been.
Let's go.
Been too long. Stay tuned.
Zinni.
The Game Master has arrived in his true form.
GM,
How are you today, sir?
I'm fine. Let the hunt begin.
Let the hunt begin. We have Find2Earn rounds this morning, sponsored by Skullcoin, Leo Coin, Nakamoto One Droid. I think we have a little bit of Bitcoin Pepe and a little bit of STX AI still. So we have a few rounds. I'm not sure how many we're going to do today, but we will have some Find2Earn rounds for you today. We are back in action. I have definitely missed this segment personally, but I'm going to give GP the option. I don't know if he wants to share. Yes, he does. Of course.
Yes, I do. I'm trying to.
All right. Guys, the first rule of Find2Earn, you must like and repost the live stream. Share out the live stream. It helps us grow. If you like playing these games, we need to get more eyeballs. That is rule number one. Rule number two, these games are played on the Skullcoin BTC account. You absolutely should be following Skullcoin BTC. Make sure you turn on notifications so you get notified when the game rounds launch. And you must like and repost the game rounds. If you are the first person that finds the location and you did not like and repost the game round or share out the live stream, we are going to give your prize to 300 today.
Let's go. Let's pack 300's bags, or we just need to like and share the broadcast as well as the game rounds to get into the know.
Give me the bag. The Christmas bag.
You do get an advantage. We actually show the first image live. This is awesome. I'm looking at the image right now. You guys are gonna like it. The first round is an STX AI round. So we got the STX AI agent, and he's dropping in.
Yana!
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Geronimo.
Yes, sir.
So you guys are going to be looking for 300 in front of or from the angle of this building. I love this, Zenny. Great job with this image. Are you ready to launch the round, sir?
Let's go.
Let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on, John.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Andiamo.
Andiamo. Jekalo.
Dude. Jack.
Geronimo.
Ande.
Ixu.
It's one of my favorite parts of my day, and it felt like my routine.
Yeah.
Like,
I know. I haven't been boisterously yelling "Let's go" in a bunch of other languages, and it's bringing me down. It's bringing me down. I need more Find2Earn in my life.
So we are refreshing the Skullcoin BTC page. Make sure that you are following the Skullcoin account, turning on notifications. It will look like this. Follow and check by the bell. Going down to the game round here, we got 300 dropping in. Geronimo, like and share the game round out. If you click this link, it'll take you to your starting location. If you want to pop up Google Maps and copy these coordinates, they will also take you to your starting location here. We are looking around in New York City. So here we go. We'll replace the screen and show you the starting location here. Looking at New York here, and we have this little pin here. If you go down and click this yellow guy down here, it'll show you all the locations that you can look around. So let's drop into this starting location and start working our way up the street. It looked like 300 was by this very, very, very tall building. I see one over here. Maybe if we go a couple steps this way, we may be able to get over there to that building. So here we go. I'm feeling like this may be plausible, or it might be this building that I passed up right over here. This is also actually one that looks a little bit more similar to the one in the photo. Let's see. Lots of tall buildings in New York, so maybe it's this one. Things that make you go,
It's close to starting location, but you need to find this one.
Yeah, this one looks very close to the starting location. I don't know how close this is. It's like right up the street. So next thing you're gonna do, whenever you think you found the location, you can click share here and copy the link here. We're going back over to the Skullcoin account onto that game round right over here. Boom, back to the game round, and we're clicking here, going to the comments and dropping that link in the comments. We already have a few answers here. It looks like Isaac, Humphrey, Sir Cunnilingus. What's up, Sir Cunnilingus? No Long Thing, many other answers. Dejan Hush also, Assistant Boyfriend, all of these OG players. So treasure hunters may have found the location. So I just liked, I liked and shared, and then dropped the location that I thought may be the logo. So there you go. Looking for this guy here. If we were to kind of compare and contrast to the location that I'm at, it does look a bit different for me here. So I don't know if I'm correct or not, but that is the process.
Yeah, I see the first game kind of random because like people just trying to chase this skyscraper.
And there's a lot of them in this city.
Yeah, we have a lot of comments. That's good.
The players are ready.
Where are we in downtown New York City?
So this is, let's see, I don't know if it's actually in this downtown city, but maybe it could quite possibly. It's definitely in New York. Let's zoom out a bit. If I go back to satellite view and zoom out, I think this is Manhattan. Let me take a look at
Zenny, no winners yet?
I don't think so.
Okay, so still looking for this skyscraper here. Let me drop back in if I have a chance.
Yeah, I think we have actually the winner.
Ooh.
Let me check the count of steps.
We still got a chance. So you're saying there's a chance.
Yeah, okay. Isaac is close. The point there wrong. Let me check others, like Circunilingus maybe. Yeah, I think Circunilingus was the first.
Oh,
Circunilingus is the winner.
let's go.
If somebody dropped before, let me check.
We onboarded Circunilingus, got him his BNS. If you do not know about BNS,
onboarded into stacks with Find2Earn.
Yes. So big shout out to Circunilingus. One of the most based BTC names as well.
Okay, we give him the win. If there will be comment before, we will check after. Circunilingus is the winner. Congrats.
Congrats. So
and we continue.
Plugging in
a lot of comments, a lot of action.
And this is the direction of where you were to go. So this is starting location, en route, and then boom. This is
okay. Let's go. We continue. Let's play. Let's play the little game.
All right.
Or no, actually, let's play the whitelist game.
All right. Whitelist rounds are for new players. If you are interested in becoming a new player, you want to be on a whitelist round, you got to give us a comment either under the DeOrganized live stream or under one of the game rounds on the Skullcoin page, not in the live chat because we can't get your username. We can't get your X account from the live chat. So if you're looking to be on the whitelist, drop us a comment. Let us know. Say, I want to be on the whitelist and we'll get added for future games.
Yeah, and Tinderly and Trifan is still in whitelist. Okay. We launch it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Let's go.
Go.
Amo, Ande, Kamaskan, Igzu,
Geronimo. Let's go. So we smashed the F5 button and then clicked the refresh button on the Skullcoin BTC page, and it'll pop up this round here. We are looking for this droid. Wow, he has a big old sucker with a a silly face on it, sticking out the tongue here. You will find the great sweets, Bobby's great sweets, to be exact. Here, this little truck is what we are looking for. So we are liking and sharing the game rounds here. Boom. Going to the starting location here, which you can click that link, like I said, it'll take you there. It will do it. Or you can copy you can copy these coordinates if you already have Google Maps pulled up and press enter. Looks like we are looking around in the UK, in the United Kingdom here today. So let me show you what the starting location looks like. Taking a look here. Boom, we are taking a look in the UK. Awesome. I also want to turn on these layers so I can better identify my surroundings whenever I'm looking for this truck. On satellite view, you can kind of scroll through and see what cars are around here, what the environment looks like here. I see this truck here, and it's looking promising. So I'm going to drop in here and see if this is Bobby's Great Sweets. I don't see any Bobby's Great Sweets, but I do see this truck here. Let's take a little scroll. We are not far from the starting location. We are just around the corner. So maybe this is the direction we need to be headed. Looking for Bobby's Great Sweets. A lot of construction going on over here in the UK.
Okay, we have a winner, but we have like the winners drop the comment in the same time. It's assistant boyfriend and Dance Mac, and we
Oh my god!
give the price to both of them because like there is no difference in seconds. In future,
Wow.
Wow.
we follow in timestamps because there is like milliseconds, but today we are very kind since we have a house and we give win to Dance Mac and assistant boyfriend. Congrats.
This is the way. This is the way. So let me
The
show
way,
you
let's continue.
exactly how to get there. Boom, boom. This was right
Okay,
up.
let's go. We continue. We play open round.
Open rounds. Everybody can play. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. It's a Leo. You have to find the location from the picture.
So headed back to the Skullcoin BTC page here. There you go.
Okay, we start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Let's go! Hajime. Ande.
Hande.
Vámonos. Igzu.
Andiamo.
Geronimo.
So looking for this little Ghibli image of a Leo cat here, just kicking it. Look at this, man. He's showing his belly. He wants the pets, right? This little Leo cat wants the pets. Sitting next to this guy on his cell phone somewhere. We'll take a look. So we'll first share out the game round. Boom, boom. Now we're in the know, and we are helping the game rounds grow. All right. Plugging this coordinate in will take us to Sweden. Sweden is where we will be looking around for this LeoCat today. So let's take a look in Sweden. Very nice. Like I said, clicking those layers, turning that on will help you. Collapsing this and then dropping right in. Click this little yellow man down here. Tell you where you can look around. All right. So it looks like we are looking for a box of some sort, like an electrical box or some type of greenish colored box. The Leo cat is kicking it next to a dude. I did see a green box here, but I'm not positive. That may be it. Let's see. Do they have a sign? There is a sign there. It is a Ghibli image, so it may not be exactly the same. But I do not see any brick walls. Right?
Okay, we have winner. It's Elder Statement. Congrats.
Elder Statement, congrats,
Go.
dude.
Let's go. Congratulations.
Let's go. I'll pull up his coordinates. Congrats, dude.
Okay, let's wait 1 minute.
Wait a minute. Jam to the groove for a minute.
James, dude, this is such a good, it's an exhilarating tune for Find2Earn rounds. It matches the vibe very nicely.
Yeah.
So it's about
I missed most of the tune.
7-minute walk. Oh, I messed it up a little.
You missed this tune.
Me too. All right, so this is how we get from the starting location to our final destination.
Did I show you guys my major award?
What is it?
My major award.
What award?
You never saw my major award?
What's your major award? Oh, dude.
I got the leg lamp, baby.
Dude, the leg lamp? You have the leg lamp, bro?
Ooh.
Where did you get the leg lamp? That is a
My wife is actually Mrs. Peace Love is a huge fan of the Home Alone movie. I mean, not the Christmas Story movie. And she saw it in a store, and she's like, "I got to get this." Now I just got to figure out. I got to get because it plugs in and it lights up. So I have it here on my desk. I'm gonna have it here for the duration of the holiday season. I just got to get an extension cord that runs over there. That's not gonna knock everything down. I haven't. That was on my agenda for this. That was one of the things I didn't get done this weekend that I wanted to.
I like
Okay,
how everybody's
that's
setups
very
are
cool.
getting
That's
enhanced.
very cool movie. Yeah, I like it too.
Nice leg lamp piece.
Yeah, that's cool thing.
It's a major award.
It is, dude. Be
Okay, who
careful
wants
with
to
that thing. Shoot your eye out.
countdown? Make a countdown for the Pepe game.
I'll do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on, Scan. Let's go. Say hello.
Andiamo!
Let's go.
Bitcoin Pepe is the
Geronimo!
only Pepe coin you need to know about. The orange frog. Let's get it.
Hajime.
Hajime.
All right, so give it a little refresher on Skullplay BTC account. Yields a nice result. This B Pepe is always doing work. Proof of work, Pepe. Let's go. If you did not know about B Pepe, the contract for B Pepe was launched before ETH Pepe, so it is the OG Pepe in the game, and it's on Bitcoin. So get you some. Let's go. Looking like he is riding some sort of John Deere tractor. It is green and yellow. Lets me know that it might be a John Deere. Good tractors. We can copy these coordinates, drop them right on in. And we're looking around in Portugal. Portugal is the place to be at the moment. So good luck, hunters. All right. Take you to the starting location and show you around Portugal real quick.
Back in the day, I used to run with a group of trolls, online trolls. We used to frequent the sports website, like chat boards, usually targeting NFL teams, and we just troll people. That would be like we would just get together and hang out. Like when we all had like online stuff that we did for work, so we were all we would just meet and coordinate in different chats. And one of the gentlemen was a farmer type of guy, and he used to love trolling John Deere fans with he would be like, well, why farm Sun when you can farm All? Because Farm All is a competing tractor brand that most people don't know about. So
that's funny. It's like pieces like, yeah, I used to roll with the real deal thoroughbred trolls. I'm talking about we were a squad.
oh man, it was brutal actually. We're the reason why there's no more chat boards on CBS and ESPN.
Yo,
That was us.
you trolled them right out of the game. And there's like, we are no longer supporting a chat feature because a piece was trolling too hard. I like it.
It's actually true.
Yeah, it's. What other platforms have you shut down, dude?
Those are the only ones I know for sure.
That's so funny, dude. I love it.
That you a serial troll. What happened, bro?
Yeah,
I think
man.
you should start it again.
Dude, for sure. For sure. We need a good troll that is going to go and troll these, Ethereum users, the testnet users, and let them know.
Well, I use my powers for good. Let's just say that.
You do. And your good is now onboarding them to Bitcoin via stacks. So let's go troll them. Again, let's go. Double down.
I'm behind you, piece on that one.
I got your back, bro.
It's why the clapback game is so strong. You guys don't probably have the experience of it because I don't get that often anymore.
Yeah, dude. No, not at all. I don't have nearly the. Ooh, look at this art. Nearly the experience.
That's really cool.
Of you. Yeah, it's very nice. Portugal here. Okay, so I did see some type of equipment. All right, so this is a, maybe we're getting closer. Let's see. Oh, that construction wasn't even there. Some more graffiti here. All right, popping back out to satellite view. I made my way quite far from the starting location. Let's go scan another quadrant. Maybe down here in the southeast of the starting location. I'm not seeing it. Looks like there's a big old hedge. A big plant.
Okay, I think like the starting location is wrong here. Let's recreate the game. That's
Oh,
the
all right.
fish hunters.
All right, so we are gonna head back to the
It will
scope.
be remake. We create again. Let's
Okay.
go.
So let's go back to the Skullcoin page. If you were watching, we are going to go back to Skullcoin BTC. We're going to get another BPEPE round put out very, very shortly so that we can play. I do like this BPEPE image, though. Very good. Let's see. I'll change it up. There we go. Keep this right on screen for a moment.
Okay, this game will be remake. The game master send you like in nowhere. What's wrong,
Trolling.
hunters? Wrong country.
We were just talking about trolling.
Yeah,
We're talking about
and
troll,
then
and
the
here
game
is the
master.
biggest troll. Here is the biggest troll ever.
Well played, game master. Well played.
Thank you. You are so far away from the starting location. So far away. Okay, chat, get ready.
New game round coming up. Let's go.
Let's play. Okay, remake is coming. Don't forget to like and repost the game. We start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Let's go.
Andiamo.
Nick, Vamanos.
Vámonos.
Jack, hello. All right, so new low right here. Same thing, like and share right here. Boom, boom. All right, grabbing this location here. This is the correct location. For the starting location. Clicking that right
You can
on.
just
And we're looking
just leave the like, but it's okay.
Denmark, not Portugal, Denmark. So this is our game round image. And this is our starting location in Denmark. Let's go. Holstbro. Click that little yellow man there. Take a look around. Scanning in satellite view. Looking for a hedge of some sort, along with a tractor with a trailer on some sort of vehicle. So, tractor getting loaded up. Maybe going to the next job site. The proof of work Pepe is always putting in work. Ooh, I found some hedges. Ooh, I found a trailer. 2 out of 3 items. Lots of hedges in this neighborhood. Another trailer here.
Okay, seems like the first was only 1 MS. Congrats.
Congrats, dude. Quick.
Okay, chat, we need more active. We need you more active in DeOrganized live. If you'll be the more active, the price for jackpot will be 100 stacks. Let's go.
Ooh.
Oh.
So make sure you are interacting with DeOrganized on a daily basis, and we very much will see a nice hefty prize in 100 STX, one of these game rounds in the very near future. So if you take a look, this was the direction you needed to go. Boom, boom, and it'll land you right here where the proof of work Pepe was putting in work. Boom. All right. See, this is the location IRL. And then whenever you go to the Ghibli or go back to Skullcoin account, this was the Ghibli image right here. So congrats, Only One, for the W. W's in the chat for Only One MS. Headed back to the Skullcoin BTC account, waiting for the next game round.
Okay, I will see the comments. Let's go. Raid the chat. Well
Spam
played,
W's in the
Hunters.
chat.
Let's go.
Raid the chat. Raid the DeOrganized broadcast for a chance to win a MemoBot NFT. I'm going to select somebody from the comments under the broadcast. Go.
We got DGen Hush. We got Crystal Clear. We got Only One MS. We got RISTX. We got the Great One. Zenitsu Trades. Good morning. Good morning. Humphrey Newbie. Let's go. You guys do respond. Good morning, our friends. Nixie in the house. Let's go. You guys should actually come in and say that at the start of every Find to Earn. You guys should absolutely be rating the live chat for us and let us know that you love playing these games. Kaizen, DGen Hush.
Big shout out to Kaizen, one of our Pokemon trainers in the Stacking Down Pokemon Tournament League.
Let's
big
go.
shout out to Kai. Nixie, what up? Got all the Chads in the house rolling with the DeOrganized and Skullcoin crew today. Let's go.
I missed you guys. We missed you guys a lot. You know, we love doing this, actually. This is really part of my favorite part of doing the broadcast.
Okay, nice. Make a countdown. Last game for today. Chat, tomorrow I will go to the studio, so I miss the DeOrganized show, but I will make games for you in the evening. And I will back the game after tomorrow, because today, like in the morning, I need to make, like, finish the Find2Earn promo video. We're still
No
working.
games tomorrow, but games on Wednesday.
Yeah, games on Wednesday on DeOrganized, but I drop you maybe a couple games, like, just from account.
Right on.
Right.
So,
Guys, make sure you're following Skullcoin BTC, because you won't know about those private games unless you're following. Turn on notifications.
Okay.
turn on notice.
Okay, can you make countdown for the last game?
In 5,
In
4,
4, 3.
3, 2,
1.
Let's
go!
That was a team effort. We all contributed.
Yeah, full team.
Let's go. That's the power of community. We see you, everyone, every person, every hunter.
Let's go.
All right, so giving it a refresh on the Skullcoin BTC account for the last round of the day. We are taking a look here, and it looks like we are, for the STX, they got an SBTC on this mural here. Got owl people, got cardinal people, got bunny people. Very cool. Liking and sharing the game round first and foremost, getting that out of the way. Copying those starting locations or clicking that link to take you to the starting location. Boom. There we go. And we're looking around in Canada. Canada is where it's at right now. So taking a look in Canada, maybe we'll find Blockface. We shall see.
I think Blockface is actually out in San Francisco right now.
That's right. That's right. He's got him and a few others are out there in San Francisco for the Monad experience.
Which I still don't know.
Face on the world tour?
Me either.
Blockface is on a world tour.
Oh,
I'm not sure exactly who's funding it yet. It might be self-funded still, but he's doing it.
A big shout out to Blockface out here getting it, representing for the DeOrganized crew and the Stacks ecosystem. Big shout out to the Syndicate, Rocky the Block. We've got Aiden and Paul. All those guys are really good guys and total chads when it comes to coding and building. So very cool stuff.
This actually the smart game. You have to understand where this wall can be, because it's not a standard wall outside.
That's your hint for the day. It is not a standard wall, so we are looking for a big old wall here.
I mean, it's not a wall of the building.
It's not brick. It's like a concrete barrier wall of some sort. Very good hint. I feel like it may be near the interstate for some reason.
It's very interesting. Well, I bet Blockface knows where that is.
We have actually two people who found it. It's DeFi Dictator and Degen Hash.
Wow.
So yeah, so DeFi Dictator is the winner. Congrats.
DD,
my guy.
What's up? DJ House close.
Oh,
DJ, that was close too. They both found it. What's it in? It's in a tunnel.
It's a tunnel, yeah, it's a tunnel.
Looks like a lot of people did find it too. I see Isaac on there.
Okay, chat, we'll have more games for you. We'll have more games later, maybe tomorrow. Like, just be active, just be show the power of community, and we maybe we'll make like a referral program later.
We are working on a number of incentivization models. We're probably a month or two away from being able to implement them in a V1. But we have some stuff we're working on too to help incentivize all sorts of behaviors, including making it even more fun for participation. You know, including maybe you'll get some kind of reward just for participating, just for making your guess or making the correct guess but late. You know, stuff like that. Sharing out the live stream, you might get some reward for that down the line. And the more you participate now, the more it helps us grow, the more resources we have to develop these things and make them really cool. So we appreciate you all. Zenny, much love, brother. I hope you've been well.
Well played, everyone. See you.
I love doing these
day
games.
After tomorrow on the show.
So we will see you guys on Wednesday with more
Go.
Find2Earn.
Let's go, dude. So just wanted to make sure that I talked a little bit about. Here we go. Let's put this one up real quick. So talked a little bit about this giveaway that we have going on. So we have a 200 SDX monthly giveaway. Entries open during the live show. So good morning. We're warming up the feed. The show goes live at 7:30 a.m. ET. Today's lineup: live coverage of Bitcoin stacks and crypto markets, news and Find2Earn in the morning block, AI showcase segment later in the show. Giveaway reminder: all entries for the 200 STX monthly prize must be made on the live stream post during the show by answering today's question. Reply equals reminder. Drop any reply here so you don't miss the live post when it drops. Today's question is coming up in the next thread. So you guys be paying attention. Make sure that you go to the DeOrganized account and turn on notifications here. Boom. And make it look just like this, guys, to stay in the know. You don't want to miss these opportunities, and, there's more coming.
That's right. And actually, today's question is real easy. What crypto app or tool do you use the most? And right now, I think the largest responses are Xverse, which I hadn't even considered. But that makes a lot of sense. If you're on Xverse Wallet and you're in crypto, that would probably be one of the most apps you use the most. But guys, real easy to enter for an opportunity to win 200 stacks. All you have to do is go to the pin post on DeOrganized and answer today, what crypto app or tool do you use the most? And that's the thread that you're watching right now. Take you 2 seconds to enter to win. And it helps us tremendously, by the way. Anything you guys do that you comment, even if it's not an entry, like if you guys got some content you want to share out, or you got something you want to let us know about, or you just want to say hi, it really helps us tremendously when you guys comment under the live stream in the replies under the live stream post. It gets us a little bit more. Every response gets us a little bit more exposure, a little bit more distribution. And that means we can help the entire ecosystem grow because we're getting a broader reach. And we can't do it without you. So please do participate. I am so glad we got back to Find2Earn. Also, a couple of other guys in the live chat shouting us out. We got Dense Mac. We got D